Hey, my friend, Danny Simoni's here, your spiritual designer, with our energy forecast for February 28th through March 6th. All right, today we are going to talk about where our emotional energy will be throughout this week as we follow our moon through the zodiac signs. We're also going to talk about our new moon on Wednesday, March 2nd. Can you believe we're in March? March 2nd. That is in Sidereal Aquarius. We're also going to talk about a couple of different aspects that we have going on with Jupiter and Uranus, as well as what our moon is doing and some things with Pluto and Saturn. All right, so let's get into this, my friend. If you are new here, each week we go through the energy of where our moon is at, because our moon is our emotional energy. It is our intuitive, natural reaction to things. And so this affects our energy levels, our emotional energy levels. And so we want to know where our moon is so that we know how to navigate this energy. Now, because we are, let me go ahead and bring up our chart for this week. As we move through this week, we are actually in our new moon energy. And so our new moon energy is definitely the energy of very reflective. It's the lowest energy in the lunar cycle. So if you are finding that you're wanting to take breaks, you're wanting to take naps, you're wanting to sleep in a bit, this can definitely be because of this new moon energy. So let's go ahead and talk about our new moon. Talk about where our moon's going to be out this week, and then we'll dive into our new moon. So on Monday, as you can see here, we begin with our moon in the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn is our earth element. It is our cardinal sign. So it is definitely about getting into the bigger projects, getting into paperwork, getting into doing things. This is also a really, really good time to spend time in nature, to connect with nature, to go outside for a walk, to sit by a tree, to connect with your crystals. If you're somebody who loves to work with crystals, this is also a really good time to really ground your energy. So if you're an air sign, this sign can feel a little jarring, but it is definitely an energy of bringing you down and grounding you in. Our Aquarius sun, moon, and rising probably struggle a little bit with this energy because you're wanting to just go free. This energy really wants to bring you down and restrict you. So keep that in mind. Tuesday, though, we move into our Aquarius moon, and as we prepare for our new moon on Wednesday. So in Aquarius, the moon is an air sign. So any type of quick projects, any type of brainstorming, ideas, bringing things together, bringing information together, gathering information, ideas, innovative ideas, finding a new way to do something or express something or share something. This is a really, really good time to do that. This would also be a good time to work with the air element by diffusing your favorite essential oils or by burning incense. This is a really good time to be in that air element. And we will be in this energy through Wednesday with our new moon on Wednesday. How we get down, and I just realized I'm not forwarding our image here. As we move down throughout the week, you'll see here Wednesday, we are still in Aquarius, but by the end of the day, we will actually be moving into, let me see here. We'll be moving into, it looks like, actually, it's going to be the entire day. I guess I was wrong. We'll be all the way. Oh yeah, all the way through Thursday, through Wednesday. On Thursday, let's go ahead and move that forward. We will be in the energy of, there we go, Pisces. It's like, why is that not working? All right, so we move into Pisces on Thursday. And in Pisces, Our moon, you'll see here, we still begin in the energy of Aquarius, and then we'll be moving into Pisces within the first couple of hours of the day. So beginning of the Thursday morning, we'll still be in that Aquarius energy, and then we'll be moving into Pisces. That moon will actually be void of course, so the energy might feel a little wonky, but by the middle of the day, we'll be in Pisces. So in Pisces, Pisces is our water sign. It's a creative sign. It's intuitive. It very much loves to connect to other realities, connects to the divine, to spirit, to the universe. So this is actually a really good time to take a break, to relax, to chill out a bit, because you've been working hard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That Thursday becomes a time of like cooling down, of like slowing things down a bit, especially with that new moon energy of our energy being so much lower than normal. So this is a really good time to work on creative projects, to work on any type of art that you like to do, or anything that is creative, even creating things, creating artwork, or creating new crafts, creating new programs or projects. Is a really good time to work on that. Even like the images of things. If you're a creator and you like working, creating reels or creating videos or creating images, this is a really good time to work on that type of stuff. It's also a really good time to meditate, take you deeper into meditation, deeper connection to spirit. Spiritual practices are highly encouraged on these days. And Pisces will be here Thursday, Friday, and then beginning Saturday. So let me go ahead and advance this here so you can see. You see Pisces here now on Friday, right on the ascendant there. And then it'll move there on Saturday. It'll be at 25 degrees Pisces. So then by the time we get to Sunday, it will have just moved into Aries. So on Sunday, our Aries energy will be of getting things going, getting things started, taking action, getting into things. So if you've been procrastinating on something, this Sunday beginning of end of the week, beginning of next week is going to be a really good time to get started on something, to get projects going. If you were launching a new program of some sort, this would be a really good time to do that. If you want to start a new habit, this would be a really good time to do that. If you my love, he every so often is like, okay, I want to fast, and he wants to fast for like a 48 to 72 hour period. And so I will always look for when the moon is in Aries, and then also look at where it's at in the lunar cycle. But generally in Aries is a really good time for you to start that new thing, or start something that's going to need a little bit of extra energy, right? Aries is really, really good for that. Actually, really a lot of the fire signs are good for that, but especially Aries, because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign. So it is the starter. It is like getting things going. So highly recommend, if you're looking to get things started or to start something, this would be a really good time, Sunday and beginning of next week. The other thing I want you to think about is, with this Aries energy, it can also be very impulsive. So be careful of that impulsivity of saying something, of doing something without thinking about it first. So if we use this week's energy nicely, we've got our earth sign of, getting some projects done, getting some things done. Aquarius is a really good time to think, right? To think about maybe this thing that we want to do, or project that we want to start, gathering information. Pisces is the time to sit with it and relax into it, and to allow the flow to come through us, that creativity, that spark to come through us. And then in Aries, to finally take the action, to actually do the thing. So we've built all week, right? We've built the energy to get things ready, to get things going, and not really necessarily taking an impulsive action. Okay, so let's talk really quick about our new moon in Aquarius. So if we I'd like you to put in the comments, I'm just thinking of this right now, which moon you're looking forward to the most. Is it because it's one of your signs, or because you like the energy of that? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so new moon in Aquarius. Now, new moon takes place on Wednesday at 11:35. So let's get over to our Wednesday here. And this is going to be central. And you can see right here. So the sun and moon are at 17 degrees Aquarius. They'll be in the 10th house here. So in Aquarius, this energy is our fixed air sign. Aquarius is about freedom. It's about like rebelling. It needs its space. It wants to, it doesn't want to do whatever, it doesn't want to be a brick in the wall, right? It doesn't want to do what everybody else is doing. It wants to be different. And so there is also this energy of large groups and friends and the humanitarian energy, right? So when we look at it from this standpoint, and when we think about it, is actually conjunct Jupiter. So this new moon is going to be conjunct Jupiter, which means our sun and our moon are hanging out together. So we can see this right here. We've got our sun and our moon in 17 degrees Aquarius, and our Jupiter is in 19 degrees. It's only 2 degrees away, which is definitely a conjunction, meaning that these two energies are very close together. So they're highly influencing each other. Now, Jupiter being our planet of growth, of happiness, of expansion, it's a very social energy. This is telling me that this new moon right here is calling in your people. It's calling in your people, whether that is calling in communities, calling in environments, calling in soul tribe, calling in new friends, right? This is calling in your people. If you are an entrepreneur and you are looking to expand your your community, right? We're all looking to expand our communities. If you're looking to expand your community, this is a really good energy for that. So I would highly recommend setting an intention around what it is you want to call in. Who are you calling in? Who are those people? If you're looking at friendships, right? Who are the people you're calling in? What characteristics do they have? Who are they? What are they into? What type of friend are they, right? If you're looking to call in new environments or new communities, what is the environment you're looking for? What is the community you're looking for? What do they have? What are you going to receive from them? What are you going to get from these communities? How are they going to serve you? This is something to really look at. Now, for me, right, I'm looking at this new moon because, I'm setting my intention for this new moon, and I see that it is calling in my people, right? The one thing that I noticed that when I look at it with my natal chart, so I have this new moon chart and I have my natal chart and they're put together, I can see that this new moon is transiting my first house, the house of the self. So when I set my intention, I'm going to look at how is this affecting me? So I can look at it and say, how am I going to, what do I need to change? What do I need to let go so that I can be the person I want to be in these communities, right? Because I can also look at it from the standpoint of we attract who we are, not what we need, right? So if I want to attract the community, or if I want to attract the environment, if I want to attract my soul tribe, I'm going to attract a reflection of me. So I want to make sure that I am the person that I truly want to be, like expressing myself authentically in my natural state so that I can attract that same energy. Right now, if it was in a different house, I might set my intention to something different, right? If it's in the house of partnership, maybe I am looking for communities to collaborate with, right? Or communities to be part of, or to work with, right? If it was in my 10th or 11th house, I definitely might be looking more at setting my attention around calling in my community, growing my current community. I have a membership called Align to Amplify. So I could be looking at growing that membership, how I can set the intention around growing that membership or calling in the members for that membership. Or if it's in the 11th house, I could also be looking at people, friends, right, that I can call in to help me, right? I'm new in town, so I can be looking for those friendships, right, that I'm looking for to help me on my journey, right? there's, depending on where this new moon falls, we can really, really narrow it down so that you can use the energy to your advantage. Now, if that's something you would like to do, I am doing some readings for this new moon. Click the link in the bio. I'll put it in the description box down below. So you can schedule a one-on-one with me and we can just look at where this new moon is going to happen for you. I'm also doing a new moon intention setting workshop this Thursday at 6 p.m. Central online. It's virtual, so you can come from anywhere in the world and hang out with us. We're going to be talking about more about this new moon energy, more about how this is affecting you personally, and then really setting some powerful, powerful intentions to help you in this lunar cycle so that you can manifest your dreams. So look for the link in the description box down below to get started on that. All right. Next thing I want to look at is I want you to look at where our moon is over this week. So let's go back to Monday here. And we can see that our moon is hanging out over here by Pluto and Mercury. And it's actually going to be conjunct these right here. Now, our moon, if we go even further back to beginning of the weekend, we can see that our moon was right here next to Venus. Now, this right here is what I like to call the moon is because of where everybody's at. Everybody's hanging out up here together. Is the moon is going to be like activating all of the different energies throughout the week. So anytime the moon crosses or comes close to conjunct is what we would call it in astrology, a planet, it's activating that planet's energy. So Venus is that love, beauty, money. Mars is that determination, that willpower. Pluto is that transformation, power, energy. Mercury is our communication, our thinking. Saturn is our determination, our security, our stability. The sun, this is our consciousness, this is our shining, right? Jupiter, this is our expansion, our growth. Neptune is our spiritual connection. It's also the things that are hidden from us. It's very much the unconscious or subconscious. And then it hits Chiron, the wounded healer here. So we've got some moons coming up. And then our planet Uranus, which is our rebellion energy, our unique energy, our freedom, expressive energy. So over this week, look where the moon is going. He's coming through all these different planets and will be activating all of these bodies all the way till the end of the week. And beginning of next week, he'll be just leaving Uranus. So things are going to be activating for us all week long. So for some of this is great because we're going to feel this energy building and building and building, right? For some of us, it can be very chaotic because it's like, whoa. It's like, I'm getting like, all these power ups. And I don't know why I always get an image of like Mario in Super Mario Brothers, or like when, I think it's Mario Kart, when you're driving the cart and you're hitting all the coins, right? It's like power. You're like getting all this power from all these planets. So it can feel like, whoa, it can be a little jarring. So my oil for you, my essential oil for you for this week to work with is going to be the essential oil Adaptive. Adaptive is a really beautiful essential oil to help you adapt to the changing circumstances. So if you are feeling this kind of chaotic energy, it's going to bring you back. It's going to ground you. So it could be, you could be up in your head, or you could be like down, grounded and too secure and not taking action. It's going to balance you out. It's going to bring you to homeostasis. So it's a really beautiful, it's going to be my oil of the week, Adaptive, because this can definitely help you through all this change that's going on, especially with our new moon and this moon activating all these energies. Now, the other thing that we have going on is our Saturn and we have our Pluto and Mercury. So let me get you over to this chart here. So right now we have Pluto is conjunct our Mars and Venus. So it's about 4 degrees apart right now. But as we look back the week, during this week, we actually have it, kind of hanging out with them really closely. It's right there, conjunct pretty much Mars, and then it will be conjunct Venus as well. So when we look at this energy here, we can see that Mars and Venus are our energy of love and affection, as well as Mars being that, willingness, determination, motivation, willpower type energy. With Pluto, it is bringing great power. This is increasing our love and affection. There's a deep companionship, right, with Venus. It's very intense. Pluto can be a very, very intense planet. There's a desire for power here in our drive, in our will. And there's also a great power for love and affection. So this can also serve in a couple of different ways, right? There could be some manipulation and possessiveness, some jealousy, some guilt tripping, some passive aggressive type energy, as well as maybe even some selfishness here. So I want you to be mindful of this energy right now. There's could be outburst, temper. Your temper can maybe get out of control a little bit with this energy. This is the time to work on something that you are passionate about, though. Hands down, if you are passionate about something, this is the energy to use to work on that, whatever that might be, whether that's a project, a business, a goal, whatever it might be, something that you're passionate about is definitely a really good time to work on that. Now, if you are feeling, because this energy can be quite intense, I'm also going to recommend the essential oil Balance. Balance is a beautiful, beautiful essential oil. It's a blend. So it's got a couple of different essential oils in it to really help balance things out, to really help ground you down, because this energy can be so deep and intense that maybe things are feeling a little off. And so this essential oil balance can really bring you into great, great groundedness. Now, the other thing here is, as we look, we have Saturn and Mercury. Right here, we have Saturn 23 degrees Capricorn and Mercury 21 degrees Capricorn. And this can bring some critical thinking, some negative thinking to us. And so this is going to be a really important time to work on the things that are important, like things that'll keep us busy, and being in a positive environment. It is really easy with this influence for our thinking to go to the dark side, right? To go to the negative, to go to the I can't, or it's not possible, or to feel restricted in some way. So being in a positive environment, bringing or doing things that are positive, listening to some positive motivational videos, putting some positive music or music that makes you, like, lifts your spirit, is going to be really, really important. I would also recommend the lemon oil, essential oil lemon, said that wrong, because it does really help lift your mood. Actually, any of the citruses really help lift your mood and can shift your mood into a nice, happy feeling. So that would be another essential oil I would recommend during this particular time. And this is going to be here for just a bit, not too long. Now, the last thing I want to say here is that we've got Jupiter and our sun. They are conjunct, right? We've got all these beautiful conjunctions, which is bringing this energy together. So it's going to be really, really powerful energy. This is why I say the adaptive is so important, because adapting to the situations, because there's so much going on in our sky right now. Really good energies, but can be a little bit shaking, a little bit drawing. Now, there is an opportunity here with Saturn and Jupiter for growth. There's a really big opportunity for wanting to experience things, just go out and do things, an expansion energy, anything you want to expand, anything you want to grow, visibility, right? For some of us, visibility, we want to be out there, be seen, right? Growing our community, growing our friendships, growing our networks. This is a really good time to do that. The one thing I would keep in mind here is that there could also be the tendency to be a little bit extravagant or a little bit boastful, where we're going too extreme, right? We can be like happy and feeling good, but we can also have that energy of being too boastful or too extravagant. So I just want you to be caution of that. This is why, again, I'd recommend that balance essential oil to help bring you into balance. Now, if you would like to learn more about how you can use these essential oils in managing through these challenging times and in through certain things that may be going on, even in your own personal astrological chart, I would love to set up a time to talk with you about astrology and aromatherapy and how you can really benefit from these beautiful spirits of oil, of plant medicine. Now, I am doing some astrological aromatherapy consults, and you can find a link down in the description box at thepeaceteacher.com/aromatherapy. And when you use the code FIRST, you'll get that 30-minute call with me for free. All right, my friend, that is it for us today. I look forward to hearing your comments down below about what you're looking forward to. And if you have any questions about anything I've said, feel free to put them down in the comments. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are and how you choose to use this energy. And again, if you'd like to come to the New Moon Workshop on Thursday, March 3rd, 6 p.m. Central. It'll be online. And you can find more about that down in the description box. Click the link and I'd love to have you join us so we can talk about your energy and how this new moon is going to affect you and help you set some really powerful intentions. All right, my friend, that is it for us today. Stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed, as more videos like this will be coming out throughout the month. As always, my friend, remember, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and find peace.